Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 23rd of June. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to shoot trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ccmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. Okay, we're seeing a bit of weakness here. I was looking at this IHS, which is broken up on Solana, and that has failed back into a retest of the prior low without making the target. So the question is, what are we seeing now? In terms of the daily chart, we've now come back and closed convincingly below the daily middle band. On the hourly chart, no current divergence, but obviously I am wondering whether we are we've broken down from the flag and we'd be heading down to the flag support, which I've got in the 59.1 K area. So hang on, wait a second. This 15-minute chart seems to be very... All right, okay, yeah. So what we're looking at is basically the retest of this low here at 59.1K. We're only 2 above it at the moment. We may be going there directly. And I am looking at a scenario here where we could see the equities go down significantly over the next couple of days. And I'm thinking if that happens, then chances are we would be doing it then. All right, looking at Solana, again, we've seen some weakness on the daily chart. We could still form a nice daily buy signal if we went and tested the low directly from here. I've got that low at 60.12, and we are back testing the daily middle band here at the moment. That's not really proceeded much beyond the testing phase, but we have been above it for more or less for a few days. If we break back below it convincingly, then we're probably going to do that low retest right away. Looking at the hourly chart, no current positive divergence. Wouldn't be hard to set some up. Is this a double top here? No. Could it be a bull flag? Yes. Although it's a bit big for a bull flag. So, but potentially, yes. Looking at Ethereum, again, seeing some weakness here. On the daily chart, we can set up a daily RSI 14 buy signal by retesting the low, and we may be about to see that. Bitcoin, can we still do that there? Yes, we can. So we could set those up across the board. That could be encouraging for a rally after that. On the hourly chart, we've got no current positive divergence, and obviously we've got a flag here, and I'm wondering about a breakdown towards a test of the lows, and we will see whether we get that. That low would be at 15.0530. Do we have a possible head and shoulders forming here? Yes, but I don't like it, so I haven't marked it in. Could this be a bull flag setting up another retest this high here? Equally, it could. But I think that rather depends on equities and whether we're going to see another leg down on equities tomorrow, which would be the most likely day to see it if we're going to see that. I mean, I'm not talking about anything huge. I am talking about potentially, this is looking at a yes, I'm talking about 2 possible bull flags here. This is the smaller one from the last high, and this would be the larger one from the all-time high. And I'm thinking that we might come down and get down into this 7,200 level on ES, and that's the scenario where I'd be looking really for the retest of the lows across the cryptos. I'm then thinking the obvious setup would be here, subject to news, that we'd be forming a bull flag, and then we'd see the all-time high retest. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions, of which we have none. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow morning. All right, cheers.